let's get to the NBA. We don't even need to preview. We all know about these teams, right? Do we need to kind of, you know, break it down with all these games? We've got the Lakers coming in here, right? Against the champs, of course, on opening night. That's awesome. Uh, you gotta, whereas the Lakers before, when LeBron first got there, he brought a bunch of buddies in there and either he thought he could do it or maybe he thought that was the best, situation for him, or and did maybe he learned that he was wrong with his pseudo general manager role, in a way, yeah, I mean they got some, a relationship there, but to me, it seemed like now, you know what? Let's go back to trying to get, you know good players, right? Some quality players in here with the Laker, because their roster has been. It's a pretty big transition from where they first were. It feels like to me when LeBron first arrived, and we've seen that, right? It's a younger lineup, a better lineup, right? Better, maybe not more name players, certainly, but uh, players that maybe are, hey, younger, good developing players. The emergence of a guy like Austin Reeves, Jared Vanderbilt, the type of players that are really going to be important to the team all season long if they're going to have, success supporting uh, LeBron and AD this year as they try. This feels like a last effort. Now, no doubt, LeBron is still. We're concerned about Bronny. We want him to be healthy and play basketball and get to the NBA. And I'm sure that LeBron James, I'm going off on a tangent here a little bit, but just trying to talk about the Lakers, one of my teams, certainly moving forward, that, LeBron would like to try to play with his son next year if he could, or something to that, or year or two, whatever. Just get him to USC, play a season or two, or however that works anymore, and then. But for now, the Lakers are in a position where they still think they can compete for a championship here against the Nuggets. Now, on opening night, um, interestingly, world champs in their first game are a pretty strong under, actually, but I don't know if that's necessarily going to be the case tonight with these two teams. I think that might be a little bit of fun out there. We'll see, but might be hard to go against Denver for me in this spot. I don't know if that's a lot of momentum or necessarily, but you're still in the Mile High City. You're playing the season opener. Are the Lakers truly ready? And hey, are the Nuggets truly ready? They should have the hangover here. Ray wants to go under in this one. I have concerns about the Lakers being able to play much defense at all here in this one. But there are some plays for you guys here. Lakers first quarter. Yeah, maybe doubles, but I don't think. I think LeBron money is not head coach money. I think he'll look to play with his son, and LeBron will be. I don't know. He might be an owner. He might be. Who knows how where he's going to be doing with his life and his money. And Thomas says maybe a hangover tonight. Double says, will there be value fading the Lakers? I don't know. I don't know if they're going to get. They're kind of a public team still, but I think with Denver being the champs. You still have the Warriors. These are all popular public teams. I mean, LeBron has as many, haters, doubters as he does fans. I think, and I've experienced it as someone who supports LeBron. I mean, I think those people. Look, do I want LeBron not to overreact to news stories involving race on social media? Yeah, let's just take a step back. Let the analyst analyze. Let's get the true facts out before we go off on some viral video that's out of context. that there's a whole backstory and LeBron's commenting like, "Hey, this okay, stay off of that." But if I want, um, you know, LeBron James, trying to do what he does here with, right, is he one of the best? Different player, and you know, I'm not into the comparing the generations necessarily here. The championships speak for themselves in every generation here. So, all right. Well, for these two, look, season opener. There's no data points this season necessarily to refer to, and I don't even know if I'm necessarily with Denver winning that first title. I'm not even sure that I'm interested in necessarily breaking it down from that perspective, or even from a matchup perspective here. I think looking at the storylines of the approach of the teams coming in, certainly, like I said, the Lakers, for whatever LeBron, the approach he takes, right, is a long term situation. Really not going to be. You want to come out, you want to win every game. We know that, no problem. 17 of the last 24 meetings between these two teams on the road have gone over, and 33 of the last 51 meetings have gone over. This is a pretty solid over series, dating back over the last half decade or so. Pretty strong over, actually. With these two teams. So, but I'm going to lay the points here with Denver at 5. I'm even seeing a 5.5 here now at Bovada in this one. Um, and will Anthony Davis leave the game? That should be a prop probably here. Not not telling Solo that Davis is not going to get this over. I hope he does. I hope he has a good outing. I hope that he stays healthy. Of course, the Lakers are a team that I root for the Lakers. I root for the Clippers. I don't care. Um, I root for a few teams, and so I don't go jumping up and down when they win a championship or anything. I just when you follow a team for as long as I've followed the Lakers or the Clippers, that's who the teams that you kind of gravitate to. Clippers were once in San Diego, and the Lakers were the only when every game wasn't on TV and you only got one game a night or a couple games a week on the old television, the old television. Uh, you know, the Lakers were the team for me. So I'll take the Nuggets. Just to me, feels like season opener. Could they have a little bit of a hangover? Like I said, what did we do? What did we say the other night about the Golden Knights? And I said, oh, I think the teams that have the hangover, I guess, would be the teams like the Nuggets. I said the teams that have been there and done that might be have a better chance of winning on ring night or whatever is going on. All right, we gotta keep going, man. I talk about every game. We have such a good time. Let's take the Nuggets tonight, -5 here in this one. And to answer the question on a Lakers fade, um, I would say long term. I guess my gut feeling would be yes. I think because I think that LeBron. I don't know if they have the championship wherewithal that they think they have. Can they be fine? Can they be good? Can they have their moments? Yeah. Can they get to the playoffs? Could they compete in a series? Yeah. Can they get much deeper? It doesn't really feel like it. It doesn't feel like the Lakers do what it takes to have a complete team. I do agree with James, though. I do think the Lakers, and I, I hope the Lakers do have a better bench than the Nuggets. That would be very, very promising. I think that the potential is there for that, and I think I've been happy with the Lakers' progress. When that first unit of when LeBron brought in those guys, those older, the Carmelo, everything that they were doing, anybody that had any, like any of his buddies that were over the hill, I wasn't in favor of that. Looks like now the Lakers are saying, hey, you know what? The best way to build a team, and there is no doubt the best way to build a team, you got to have a little bit. It's like a goulash, right? You got to have a little bit of this and a little bit of that. You should have some veterans. You should have some um, career players. You should have some bench guys. You should have some rookies. I think that is the way. You got to have a little bit of everything, and that's how you build. I think chemistry and all that. That's what it feels like to me. Maybe drawing back to my experience off of baseball season with the Padres with all those players. Too much money, no good. That's not to say it doesn't work for everybody. All right, I'm taking the Nuggets against my Lakers. One of my Lakers here in the opener. All right, James will take them here. Good on the road. Hey, Lakers get a win on the road. That'll be awesome. I'll be happy with that. But I'm going Nuggets. Revenge spot, bad bench. Lakers have bought into that. Uh, what happened there? All right, you'll take the Lakers and the points. Fair enough. Definitely, definitely this one's on the move. I better update it since I'm laying the points with the Nuggets, and I'll lay 6 because I do see a 6 out there now. So, hey, all you Lakers backers, I don't know if it'll go much higher than this, but I do see right now at one offshore book the line is now 6. It is juiced to the Lakers at uh, plus 6 at minus 115 or so, but the line definitely seems to be moving here, and we got big news on the next game, so let's get to it. The Suns are at the Warriors tonight, and that line on the screen is wrong because the Warriors are on the move right now. You got to wonder if this is some steam coming in at this point, or if there's some breaking news here with the Suns lineup tonight. Because I'm showing the Warriors now have moved to a 2.5 point favorite here. Now I imagine one of the maybe uh, because the injury list is not very long, so maybe it's Draymond Green who had a questionable status coming into this game, and now I don't think I've seen any news on it, but with this move to the Warriors and the under, maybe the fact that Green will be in here at this point. The move is on the Warriors right now as we speak. This board is lighting up now. A couple of books are still hanging out at 1.5, but I'm showing 2.5 at Circa, 2.5 at Bet Online, 2.5 minus 108 at DraftKings, 2.5 at the South Point here, and 2.5 at the stations here just a couple miles south of me here in the sports betting capital of the world, Las Vegas, where we had the Aces Championship Parade yesterday. Anyway, for these Warriors here in this one, man, boy, with this game on the move, that kind of worries me a little bit. I was looking to play the Warriors here, and maybe they might be moving to free status here. I think in this one is what I'm going to end up doing, and take the Warriors minus 2.5 here is what I feel like with this game moving like this at the last minute. And that's what I'll do. Wish I had a little bit more opportunity to investigate what's going on here when I'm on the air because um, I'm trying as we speak to see if they're, like I said, is it an injury update or what? Because there's no doubt it was definitely a pick 'em earlier, but maybe it was 1.5, and here we go. And Chad says Draymond's in. Fernando says, give me the Warriors. Chad says, I've already wanted Phoenix. You giving me a couple points now? I'm taking Phoenix. I have big questions regarding Phoenix long term. I'm not talking against Chad here. One game is one game. Anything can happen. We know that. But uh, look, new ownership, I think that's a positive here. But a team that had such a weird situation with the previous owner, the terrible front office, just a culture of just unprofessionalism that was reported out of. Hopefully, they turn around. But so far, I don't know. This owner looks kind of eccentric. We saw the, you know, uh, controversy there with the Nuggets late in the season, but he come in, save the franchise a little bit. Here's Ray with the last game. Oh, here we go. Suns money line as soon as possible because it's on the move. gosh, I don't know what could it be now at 2.5. We get up to like what, $1.60 or something here or higher at this point with these Warriors. Oh, Suns money line ASAP. No, no, Solo. If you like the Suns, wait. The move is on the Warriors. The Suns right now are up to $1.20 on that money line, and you know what? Bet online, they're now -3 at -108. So it is juice to the Suns. This game is on. How long am I going to sit here and I'm not even breaking down this game, and this line's going to keep moving? But you can look at Bet Online right now, and it's -3.5. It's -3, -108. So right, and maybe are we getting some type of information right now that I'm missing? I kind of want to go to the old Twitter machine here in the background because I don't want to let you guys down. We got a million more games to comment on, and to me, I'm like, what is going on here? Maybe I could type in, maybe a little bit of Booker or something and see what's going on. But no doubt this game on the move, and I'm willing to, take the Warriors right now because I was already on the Warriors. I was going to come on here and, well, maybe I was going to go to the total and use the Warriors as a premium. But now, as of 5 minutes ago, Shams says, so here is the breaking news. Now, Beal is unlikely to play. This is as of 15 minutes ago with Shams. So here's the news right now. Sorry, I'm taking up time, but you have to go to the Twitter machine sometimes, the X machine here to get the latest information. I guess for Beal, already on a little bit of load management here before the season even starts. So we know he wants to make his debut probably against the Lakers. So he wants to be ready here in this one. And so Beal unlikely to play. Also, still a report with that I know what you guys said, but I still show one very respected national ex guy who is saying Green will be out tonight. I'm still listing him as questionable, and this is a guy that I definitely trust, but we'll see about that. So Chad says Draymond in. He just checked. Obviously, he's got a hotline to Steve Kerr there, getting that information for us. So, but yeah, Kravitsky said Draymond's out. Chad Colvin, Kravitsky, I could probably go either way. I'm probably going to lean to Kravitsky, but if Chad said that Draymond's in, I'll roll with that. But look, they still have Booker. I mean, they still have Booker. They still have Durant. I get it. They're going to be in there with probably Grayson Allen. Okogie will be in there. Nurkic will be in there. You'll have Clay on Booker, Steph on Allen, and Paul can play Okogie. So let's just move on. Can't pass on this one, Brent. Come on.